Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
From our studios in North Central High School, the pride of Washington Township, it's Central Indiana's premier high school. It's the news you need when you need it. This is NC News.
Good morning from NC News. I'm Samantha Kelly.
And I'm Grace Rowan. Here are your headlines for Tuesday, March 24th, 2015.
Juniors, if you were unable to attend junior night last week, you can pick up your copy of the college handbook in the guidance office anytime between 7 a.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. This handbook is made exclusively for North Central students and will walk you through the college search and application process, including financial aid and scholarships. Make sure you get your copy.
Attention all ladies of NC. Ladies First will be meeting tomorrow from 2:50 to 4 p.m. in room H193. Come out and help them celebrate Women's Month, and feel free to bring a friend. If you have questions, please see either Mrs. Fleming or Miss Williams in the guidance office. Be at Ladies First tomorrow at 2:50 p.m. in room H193.
Are you interested in a career in law? The Young Democrats will be hosting Federal Judge Denise LaRue at their meeting tomorrow, March 25th, after school in H178. Magistrate LaRue will be discussing the role of a federal judge and the kinds of cases facing the court. All are welcome. Please join the Young Democrats after school tomorrow in H178.
We'll be right back after this Panther Spear break.
Net Night, April 20th. Registration March 23rd to April 8th in the cafeteria, $20 per team. Eastern Europe Club, Tuesday, age 6:15 at 2:50.
It isn't up to him to map out my future. It isn't his job. Isn't that for me to choose? It isn't that I can't, I can. I will real soon. But look, right now, isn't he something fine? Aren't we having a fun? And
Repertory Theater presents Little by Little, a musical, Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. in the PAC. Free. For more information, visit northcentraltheater.us.
Welcome back to NC News. Here are more Panther headlines.
What counts as art? What qualities distinguish good art? Does art have the power to change lives? Share your ideas at the Philosophy Club meeting today at 2:50 p.m. in Mr. Townsend's room, D575.
Have you ever wanted to play Ultimate Frisbee? Here's your chance. The Ultimate Frisbee Club call-out meeting will be tomorrow after school in Mrs. McNulty's room, B530. Anyone is welcome. No previous experience is needed.
Teens for Right to Life will meet in room M273 tomorrow from 2:40 to 4 o'clock p.m. Snacks will be provided. Please come and bring a friend.
Come to Harry Potter Club today after school in L649. They will be making crafts and having magical fun snacks.
Today, we have a special presentation from Student Council and NC News.
Safe Decisions Week is a tradition here at NC. The hope is that the information we provide will help all make better decisions, especially in the unique circumstances some of us may face during spring break.
The following report explores some things you need to consider when you are out with your friends. Please note that some of the content is of a sensitive nature and may be graphic, but it is important that you think about these issues before they become a mistake.
Student Council has chosen to focus this year's Safe Decisions Week on party safety. Going out with your friends and having fun is a part of everyone's life, but it's important to remember to make good decisions when you're with your peers. Today, we want to talk about why it's important not to do illegal activities like drinking or taking drugs, etc., and why it is necessary to speak up when one of your friends is in a dangerous situation.
With spring break just around the corner, it is important that everyone understands what's at stake. Many of you will be traveling to different states and going to parties. It is important that you know that you don't have to drink or do drugs to have fun. There are consequences to these things that happen during and after parties. You are not invincible. When you post things on any outlet of social media, millions of people can see it. Here's a clip to further explain the consequences of social media.
Rachel Murphy thought she had the picture-perfect profile to apply to the college of her dreams.
This is the thing that was a bit concerning. Do you remember that?
No.
Turns out she had some housekeeping to do on her Facebook page. She took down video on her site that didn't relate to her at all, and good thing she did. A new study out this week finds more than 25% of colleges search Google or Facebook to get a window into their applicants. 1/3 say they discovered something that hurt the students' chances of getting in. All those pictures of drinking, tales of cheating, and posts littered with profanity.
Most kids have no idea how important it is that their profile online be appropriate for the admissions process.
They don't just search your site, they'll dig into your friends' sites for photos of you.
What would be that red flag that causes you to actually go online?
Typically, we're provoked by either a jaded classmate or a parent, a faculty member.
That's right. Jaded classmates sometimes flag admissions offices about what other classmates have been up to online. Public Image Management 101? Don't just keep track of your Facebook account, keep track of what your friends post about you. Don't deactivate your account. Admissions officers say it could actually raise suspicion at the college.
Don't post anything you wouldn't want your mom to see.
The Cliff Notes version, think before you tweet.
Now that you know the consequences of social media, it is important to be smart. However, there are other consequences. Sexual assault is a serious problem that can happen anywhere. The following clip further elaborates on the issue. It is also important to keep in mind there are many other negative social and legal consequences outside of these.
Underage drinking is illegal and can lead to many negative impacts. Driving under the influence can lead to consequences with far-reaching implications that affect many others besides you.
We're driving drunk. A night of partying, a drunk driver behind the wheel, and 3 exuberant young women hurtled from sheer joy to this in just 6 seconds.
My friend is cracking!
It's 611 University Boulevard. Are you guys gonna come or not? Because nobody's moving in the car. There's 3 people in there? Yes, all 3 of them is fine. My sister-in-law and guys, nobody's moving. She's not moving. She looks dead. Somebody's leaving. Twin, don't move. Twin, please don't move. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, the wind! Oh my God, Nico! Hello? He looks dead, oh my God, he looks dead! He looks dead!
We're gonna get you out in a minute. Listen, we're gonna get you out in a minute, okay?
I'm still in denial.
18-year-old Dessalene James was the only survivor.
I don't know. Maybe I'm here to save somebody else.
If we die tonight, we know where we go. Yeah.
Dessalene was buckled into the front passenger seat, videotaping her night out with 2 friends. The police investigation revealed their car was traveling at 94 miles per hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone.
I wouldn't want anyone else, not even my worst enemy, to walk in my shoes right now.
The car barreled over a chain-link fence and plowed into a brick embankment. The impact so violent, it flung parts of the car into tree branches and utility wires.
I can't cry anymore.
The 3 friends had spent the night at a Montgomery County club. Dessalene is wearing white. Janice, the driver, is in blue. Tamara, the backseat passenger, is wearing black. Even though she's just 18, Dessalene said it was no problem getting alcohol.
It was very easy. I just had to pay the guy to do it $10 not to put an X on my hand.
Ironically, the DJ's last words of the night proved ominous.
Please go to your car and drive home safe.
Do you have any vital signs?
The crash left Dessalene with a broken hip. Her physical wounds have healed.
Now I'm just wishing, like, I had more bodily pain to forget about my emotional pain. Like, I want to hurt. I want my body to hurt, because then I have something to focus on.
Dessalene wants others to see the horrific video that has changed her life forever. An alcohol-fueled nightmare that ripped away 2 friends. She and Tamara were so close, they called each other sisters.
You never think that something like this is going to happen to you. It's 1 in a million, like, and then boom, it hits you. And there you are, that 1 in a million.
It's not an option, look out.
With this new perspective, she's frustrated with teenagers who insist they have the right to drink and even the right to get behind the wheel afterwards.
If you want to put yourself in that position, maybe we could trade with God that I could take your life and get my sister's life back. If you want, because that's what you're doing. You're putting yourself out there to die.
Now, the only place Dessalene can see her best friend is at the cemetery.
I don't get a hug, I don't get a kiss. I just see a patch of dirt and I talk to it. Bye, baby, I love you, and I'll come back.
Drugs and alcohol can impair anyone's judgment. Students must understand it's illegal to consume these substances. Also, they need to understand they can impair anyone's judgment and decision making. Drugs and alcohol can alter the way you view situations and negatively impact your senses. If you're at a party and see someone who's impaired, call 911. Most importantly, stay and cooperate. You're protected by Indiana's Lifeline Law, which will be explained further in the following video. If you see someone get in a car while impaired, stop them. You may very well save their life or others. You don't have to break the law to have a good time.
He's fine. She's just overreacting. He is not fine. Andy, wake up. Yeah. See? Oh, hello. He's drunk. Let him sleep it off.
How much did he drink?
Oh, apparently a lot. Andy, wake up.
Drinking too much alcohol or drinking it too quickly can be deadly if medical attention is not sought. Your friend's life is literally in your hands. If you've seen even part of the following signs and symptoms, you need to call 911. If he or she is semi or unconscious, their skin is pale, cool, or moist, or their breathing is slowed or shallowed, if they have vomited while they were passed out and didn't wake up, these can be all life-threatening, and you need to call 911 to help save their life. When 911 is called, emergency responders will arrive quickly to care for your friend. Since your friend is not able to answer our questions, we may ask you how much they've had to drink, or if any drugs have been taken. We, the medical personnel, we don't care if the person's under 21. We just need to know this information so we know what we're dealing with to best take care of your friend. Don't you make the poor choice by not calling 911 because you think they're going to get into trouble with the police, the university, or their parents. Think of the trouble that you will get into if you don't call and your friend dies.
Going to parties is fun, but there are a ton of dangerous situations that can occur. Serious situations like date rape and sexual assault can occur at any party at any time. It's not okay to not help a person if you think that they are in trouble. It is extremely important to help those around you and to say something. It starts with you. Here's a clip about sexual assault and how you can help.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
To get in the way before it happens.
To get a friend home safe.
And to not blame the victim.
It's on us.
To look out for each other.
To not look the other way. It's on us to stand up.
To step in.
To take responsibility.
It's on us, all of us,
to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Some of the advice we have given you so far has been about girls. But guys, you have a responsibility to protect yourself and those around you. Things like sexual assault can happen to anyone, not just girls. Also, other sex-related charges could be made to men depending on the situation. Guys, if you see something going on at a party, like a friend who is unable to protect themselves in a situation, help them out. And speak up. Guys, you aren't too big, too strong, or too powerful to never make a mistake. So put yourself in a position where you are in control of your actions and aware of what you are doing and what's going on around you.
Begin with a story of questionable teenage judgment, the kind parents have been losing sleep over since long before the invention of the keg party. But this one has shattered lives and divided an all-American town in a most dramatic and public way. It involves two high school football standouts, a 16-year-old girl from across the river, copious amounts of alcohol, and accusations of sexual assault, all swirled together in a social media culture where reputations can go viral in a blink. After day 2 of this trial in Steubenville, Ohio, ABC's Elizabeth Vargas has the latest details.
It is a high-profile case that has turned the small, close-knit town of Steubenville, Ohio, upside down.
Shame on you!
And serves as a cautionary tale for teenagers living in today's digital world.
She is so ready right now.
Two high school football standouts are charged with sexually assaulting an intoxicated 16-year-old girl over the course of a long night last August. And after 6 months, the case is now in court. The question, was the girl too drunk to consent to sex?
The defendant was substantially impaired, so she could not resist. She could not consent.
Prosecutor Marianne Hemmeter laid out her case.
You will hear from a lot of teenagers, and I imagine that portions of this testimony won't be easy to hear, but at the end of the day, the state will prove the counts that they are charged with.
But beyond the court, the case has been playing out ferociously on social media since the night in question. The two defendants, Malik Richmond, 16, and Trent Mays, 17, apparently had already been prosecuted, defended, and judged in blog posts and YouTube videos, on Facebook and on Twitter.
With spring break, the rest of high school, and plans after high school coming up for all of us, party safety is something that can apply to everyone at NC. While many things that can happen at parties are illegal and risky, if you decide to go to parties, it is important to know how to be responsible and how to protect yourself and your friends in potentially dangerous situations. North Central, we are a family, and while being social is an essential part of high school, it is important to make sure we are making safe decisions to protect ourselves and the rest of our North Central family.
Please keep the information from this video and the rest of our campaign this week in mind as you go forward and make decisions about partying.
Thank you to Student Council for that thought-provoking report. Those are your headlines for Tuesday. For more information on these and other stories, check out the NC News YouTube channel.
Thanks for watching, and from all of us here at NC News, have a great day, North Central.